This meeting is being recorded.
Hey everyone. So the goal today is to create two classes, one of which houses the ability to create a circle object. The other serves as test code for that class. We're going to use an amalgamation of getters, setters, and constructors to compute the area for three different circle objects with three different radii. Each of them with a different radii, perhaps is a more accurate way to say it. A circle with a radii of 1, a circle with a radii of 2, and a circle with a radii of 3. Um, so we're going to start with the Circle 10 class, and this is where we're going to place the code that will house all the necessary information we'll use to construct these circle objects. So the first and most important thing is that we have a radius. We're going to initialize that to 1. We're going to use that's the basis of all of our calculations for the circle. Next, we're going to create a constructor. As we all know, the constructor has the same name as the class it's in. That's the general, but that's the default constructor. Or rather, that's a no args constructor. And another constructor, and this one will accept an integer called new radius. All right, we will need a method to make sure we understand what the radius is. So we'll have a public method called get radius. And it's going to return radius. And we're going to have a public one. We could create a public one called set radius, but we're not going to do that. I think instead we're going to create a public integer method that's going to be called get area. So get radius is going to return the radius. And what else? Do we need anything else? Well, yeah, we need to fill this out. So how do we get the area? Well, the formula for that is going to be um, radius times radius times math.pi. That's right. And what it's saying is it's a good, that's going to create a double number. It's going to return a double number because pi is a double. So the return type of this method needs to be double as well. That may do for now. Let's switch over to the Circle Test Code 10 class and see if we can create our first circle object. And so in order to do that, we use the name of the class that holds the data we need to create circle objects, a name for that object, new circle 10. I did that wrong. New circle 10. This out. The area of circle area of the area of radius circle 1. Don't get radius is 1 dot get area. Let's see if that works out. Right. So it's again mad. The compiler mad that we didn't make an argument. It's probably because we didn't make the constructors public. So let's go back and see if that works out. All right. And so since the default radius is 1, seen here, the calculation of 1 times 1, radius times radius, it's going to be 1, and then that times pi is going to equal pi. So that worked properly. So that tells us everything's working correctly on that front. So we can do the same thing as the last line. We'll call this circle 2. Maybe circle 10, except this time we're going to provide an argument, and that argument will be 10. Why all those parentheses got created? So, you know what? We're just gonna copy this here and shrink that because that's getting annoying. And copy it here. So we'll make this 2. Make that 2. See what it returns. That doesn't look right. So let's go over to circle 10 side. Okay, yeah, we have to actually put some code here. So we'll just say this dot radius equals new radius. See how that functions this time. And there we go. Having the radius be 10 is essentially just going to move the decimal over a place, right? That's what happened here. And so, we can pretty much copy all of this again. Make this 3. Make this 100. Make this 3. This 3. See what happens. And there we are. So this is how we use 2 classes to compute the area of 3 circle objects with radii 1, 10, and 100. All right, let's see if we can get this done faster in the second attempt.